Hello children, let me welcome you to the virtual class of the Brihan Mumbai Mahanagar Palika. My name is Shraddha teacher. Children, we are in the middle of this COVID-19 pandemic and because of that we are not able to go to school, but that doesn't mean we are going to stop learning. So we are going to do many lessons which are very interesting from your textbook through the virtual class here. So let us do a lesson in English today. Come on, let's start a lesson in standard second. Subject is English. And children, this lesson is going to be a very interesting lesson because it is about a very interesting animal. Okay, so our lesson for today is based on an animal. And this animal, I don't know whether you have seen it around you, but see, this is the animal that we are going to talk about today. So have you ever seen this animal before? This animal is called as the chameleon, or it is called as the garden lizard. So I want you to observe this picture carefully for some time and tell me, what do you see happening here? Something is happening here. So what is happening here according to you? Have you seen this kind of thing happening with any other animal? Okay, you must have seen so many animals around you, like for example you must have seen dogs, you must have seen cats, horses, etc. But in this case you will see that this animal is changing its color, isn't it? So this is a special thing about these chameleons. They keep changing their color. Alright, and this poem for today is going to be about these wonderful creatures, that is the chameleons, or we also call them as the garden lizards, okay, who keep on changing their color. So let us start by reading the poem once and then we will see each line in the poem separately. So see, we have to listen and you have to repeat the poem after me. And this is the first lesson, children, in Unit 2. So I will start reading the poem now and you have to repeat the lines after me. So I will also mark the line that I am reading so you know where I am reading, and at the same time, like I always tell you, when we are starting a lesson in English, when you start watching a video in English, always see that you have your English books open in front of you. Okay, so when I read from the screen, you can read from the textbook. So come on, are you ready? Let us start reading. So the first line, chameleons are seldom seen. Okay, now you can see a chameleon here on the picture, a green colored one. So chameleons, they are seldom seen. Seldom seen means we see them very less. See, it's not to be seen. Okay, so chameleons are seldom seen. They are red, they are orange, then they are green. That means they keep on changing their color. They are one of nature's strangest sights. Sights means something which you see. Their colors change like traffic lights. So just like traffic lights keep on changing, in the same way, the color of these chameleons also keep on changing. And you can see the name written there in a pink color, Colin West. So this is the person who has written this small but beautiful poem about these beautiful animals called as chameleons. Okay, now let us move on and let us read the poem line by line. So which is the first line in our poem? It is chameleons are seldom seen. Okay, once again you will repeat after me. Chameleons are seldom seen. Now look at this word, children, seldom. I've given this in a color which is different from the others. So that means we are going to understand the meaning of this word also differently. Okay, so chameleons. So see, these are chameleon. So this animal, which is multicolored, okay, and it looks a little bit like a lizard, but you can find it around in the gardens, is called as a chameleon. Now children, many people say chameleon also, but then that is not the pronunciation which is there in the dictionary. Okay, so we say chameleon. That is the right pronunciation of this particular word. So they are seldom. So what is the meaning of seldom? Seldom means not always. Seldom can also mean sometimes. Okay, so chameleons are seen sometimes. Now that is because some of us are living in cities. Now if you're living in a village, or if you're living in a rural area, and if there are lots of trees around you, and you're living around, there's a garden around your house, then you will be able to see these chameleons always. But in cities, these chameleons are seldom seen. Okay, so seldom seen here means they are seen very, very less. For example, you can also say that elephants are seldom seen in cities. So do you see elephants always walking around in the cities? Very rarely, isn't it? Very less. Sometimes when there is a festival in some temple or something, they get these elephants. Okay, so the first line of our poem is chameleons are seldom seen. Then look at the next line. They are red, they are orange. See, such beautiful colors, isn't it? So the chameleon which is first is red in color, and then after some time you will see the same chameleon changing to orange. Now children, there is something a little bit about science also in this. So nature has made these animals like this so that they can hide from their enemies. Okay, now when this chameleon will sit on a green branch and the leaves are also green, he will change his color to green so that the animals which want to eat him will not be able to see him. Okay, so that is the reason that these people change their colors. These animals, they change their colors. So sometimes they are red and sometimes they are orange. So see, the same chameleon, in one picture it is red color, and in the other picture it has changed its color to orange, and there is little bit red also, there is little bit yellow also, little bit green also. But see, it is such a beautiful creature which God has made. Then they are green. So they become red, then they become yellow, they become orange, but most of the time they are green. Why? Because you can see them sitting around on the trees. Then they are green. Now children, in this page also and in this previous page also, we can see one word which has been written again and again. Which is that word? That word is the word there. T-H-E-Y, there is one apostrophe mark, and then there is R-E, there. So what is the meaning of this word there? Actually, there is two words joined together. So you have they plus are. Alright, it becomes there. There are two words which are joined together. Alright, and these kind of words we often use in the English language. Okay, so now I will show you some more words which are joint words, and you have to think about it and you have to write which two words were joined in order to form these particular words. So this is your homework. Okay, so just like there is they plus are, what do you think I've is? So which two words were joined in order to make the word I've? So think about it. Okay, and write the answer in your notebook and keep. What about the next word? See, there is one more word for you. He's. H-E apostrophe S. H-E and apostrophe S. So what is this word? Which two words have been joined together to write his?
Let us take one more word here. Won't. W-O-N-T. Won't. So again, two words have been joined together to form the word won't. Okay, so this is one small assignment for you as we progress in the lesson. So we have read 4 lines here. Let us move on to the next line. That is, they're one of nature's strangest things. So we're going to understand what the meaning of the word strangest is. Now just now I told you children that this chameleon, it goes on changing its color, and we have never seen any other animal doing this, isn't it? Have you seen the dog, which one day is brown, then the next day the same dog becomes white, then the next moment the same dog becomes black? We have never seen, isn't it? We cannot even imagine. So that is very strange. Strange means what we will see now. So look here. These animals, they are one of nature's strangest things. Very strange. So strangest means it is taken from the word strange. So strange means what? Very difficult to understand. When I look at something and I say, this is strange. Strange means I'm not able to understand what it is. Okay, so in the same way, nature has made them so strange that we are not able to understand how they can change their colors like this. So they are one of nature's strangest things. And the last line in our poem for today is, their colors change like traffic lights. So see here. See how he's changing his color? Can you see? Now it is blue, and now it is green and yellow, and then it becomes pink, and then it becomes purple, again blue, again green. Okay, so you can see how these colors on the body of the chameleon is changing, and it is changing fast, isn't it? So where do colors change like this? Where have you seen colors changing like this? You have seen it on the traffic lights, isn't it? So how do the chameleons change their color? They change their color just like the traffic lights keep on changing. Okay children, so that was our poem for today. We will read it once again towards the end of the lesson. Now we always do the exercises which are there along with our poem. So let us look at the exercises here. So this is one exercise which is for yourself. Okay, so you have to color the picture. So now what is the picture that you see here? It is the picture of the chameleon. Now children, suppose I ask you to draw an elephant and color it. Okay, so you will have to use particular colors only to color the elephant. For example, you will use black for its body, you will use white for its tusk. Okay, suppose I tell you to draw the picture of a giraffe and I ask you to color it. There also you will be able to use only particular colors because we see giraffes in a particular color only. But what about this wonderful and strange creature that is the chameleon? Yes, it too keeps on changing color. So you can use whichever color you like to use. So you can use red, you can use green, you can use purple, you can use any color of your choice and try to color this picture. Okay, so come on, color this picture and then let us see when the school reopens. You can show your picture to your friends and you can see their pictures also, and then we will come to know who has colored this chameleon the best. Okay, so we are supposed to color the picture of this chameleon in this particular exercise. Now we go to the next exercise in your textbook where you have to say the rhyming words. Now what are rhyming words, children? Rhyming words are words which sound the same. Okay, and rhyming words, you will find them many a times they are used in the poems. Okay, so let us pick up some rhyming words here. So scene and green. are two rhyming words here. So see, seen means something which you see, and green is a color. Okay, but the last sound is the same. See, when I say seen, see, I'm ending with the n sound, and when I say green, again I'm ending with the n sound, the sound of the letter n. So these two, seen and green, are rhyming words. Let's move on. Sights, lights. So see, the sound ends with the s. Sights, lights. So what is the meaning of sights? Sights means all those places which you go to see. Something which you see is called as a sight. So when you go sightseeing, so what do you see? If you're going to go sightseeing near Delhi, so you will be able to see all these things. You will be able to see Taj Mahal, the Lotus Temple, Qutub Minar, India Gate, etc. Okay, so these are the sights which you go to see. Then you have lights. You know what the meaning of lights is? Okay, so these two words are rhyming. Sights and lights. So you can see the last sound is a sound of the letter S. It is the S sound. Okay, so these are rhyming words from the poem. Let us look at some more rhyming words so that the idea becomes clear to you. So see here, map rhymes with cap, which rhymes with clap. So the sound of the app is repeated. Map, cap, clap. Okay, so these three words are rhyming words. You can also add lap to the list. You can add tap to the list. Okay, then look at the next set of rhyming words. 10, hen, pen. So see, the sound of the en is repeated. 10, hen, pen. So the n sound is repeated. Okay, so these three words are rhyming. You can also add many other words to this list. You will look in the dictionary. You will find many words which you can add to this list. Okay, moving on, let's see one more set of rhyming words. So you have pet, then you have wet, and finally you have net. So see the sound of the ENT, the letters ENT, that is pet, wet, net. So the t sound is repeated. Okay, so these are some rhyming words that we have seen from this poem. Okay children, so there are no more exercises to be done in this poem. So let us once again read the poem that we have learnt now. Okay, now I am going to just read them. I'm not going to mark the lines for you because we have already seen each line, all right, separately, and we've seen the meaning of the words also. So now when I read, I think you will know where I'm reading. So lesson number 2.1, chameleons. This is lesson 1 in unit 2. You're going to listen and you're going to repeat after me. So let me start now. Chameleons are seldom seen. They are red, they are orange, then they are green. They are one of nature's strangest sights. Their colors change like traffic lights. So wasn't that a very beautiful poem about this beautiful creature created by nature?
So children, now you have watched the video. So after you watch the video now, you will have to complete a few simple tasks. Now you might have watched the video on your computers or your laptops or your mobile phones. Now after you watch the video, what will you do? You will please go to the description box which is given below the video. So what is the description box? See, the description box looks like this. Alright, and after you go to the description box, you will see that there are a few questions there. Now what are these questions about? These questions are about the lesson that we just learned or the video that you just watched. So what will you do? You will think back properly about the lesson and you will try and answer these questions and note down the answers in your notebook if you want. Okay? After that, we have another task waiting. You will also click on the link which you will find in the description box to fill up the Google form. So now what is the Google form, children? It is nothing but a simple form. There are a few simple questions there about the video which you just saw and also about yourself. So these are the tasks now that you will have to complete after you watch each video. So children, wasn't that a very interesting lesson? I'm sure you learnt a lot of new things in this lesson. If you have liked this video, please hit the like button and also subscribe to my video so that you will get to see all the videos which I keep posting regularly.